had such a huge impact. Now, we know the difficulties of the early Muslims in Mecca. When the Prophet ﷺ embraced Islam, the poor people, slaves, meaning when the Prophet ﷺ, when he brought Islam, the slaves and the poor embraced Islam. Very few were from the notable Quraysh. And they used to hide and they used to be oppressed. However, and here you look at the strength. A lot of people do not pay attention to the strength. And it's important. Is everyone going to be like the strongest man ever? No. But it's important to have strong men. And yeah, the Prophet ﷺ used to hide, the Sahaba used to hide. When Hamzah embraced Islam, we know the story. That changed everything. Hamzah made a statement at the Kaaba in front of everyone when he slapped Abu Jahl. You can imagine the story, can visualize the whole thing. Okay? And it really shook the Quraysh. You have to understand, Hamzah was no joke. He was known to be a fighter and a warrior. He is Sayyid al-Shuhada fil Jannah. High status of being the leader of the Shuhada in Jannah. Something that we don't even talk about today. It's like we're ashamed of talking about the strength because we're scared of toxic masculinity or something like that. Yeah, Hamzah was the man. And you know how much the Prophet ﷺ loved him. How much he suffered his whole life that Hamzah was killed and martyred. So Hamzah was huge. Then Omar Khattab embraced Islam a few days after Hamzah. We know the story. Look, Hamzah is not even scared of Omar. When they go to Dar al-Arqam, Omar comes in. He heard Surah Taha, what happened with Fatima, his sister, Bint al-Khattab, and her husband. He's already shaken. His heart is moist with Iman. But Hamzah says, welcome Omar. If you got problems, we're going to kill you with your own sword. I'm not scared of you, even though you're Omar Khattab. 6'7", whatever, 7 foot almost. It doesn't matter. I am the lion of the desert. I am the one who hunts lions. I am Hamzah ibn Abdul Muttalib. I am a warrior. Omar comes in. The Prophet grabs him. And finally Omar says Shahada. The takbir was resonating throughout Mecca. These two were giants for the da'wah of Islam. They said that we were afraid, we're hiding. But when Omar embraced Islam, khalas, we went open. We went open. Now you got Omar and Hamzah. You got two wings to make Islam fly, to protect the da'wah. Brothers and sisters, you have to understand how important strength is. And I'm talking about here bodily strength, fighting strength, the ability to be a warrior that these men were. These were real men. People are scared of Khattab. Shaitan was scared of Khattab, as you know. So Islam came out in the open. Now people say, why was the Prophet scared? The Prophet was a strategist. He taught us. Everything that happened in his seerah is a lesson for us to know how to recreate things. Imagine the Prophet would just be out and doesn't care about anyone. Then we were like, yeah, we have to be like that. Boom, you're done. No, the Prophet is not that he was just afraid, but he was a human being. And Allah protected him, of course. But then Allah protected him and sent him help. These are the asbab of life. These are the means of life that we have to understand and take. This is the way it is. We cannot escape it. We cannot think that, yeah, we can do this and that. We need support. We need help. We need strength. And Omar and Hamzah were the strength that Islam needed at that time. And he went down. And he openly declared, he openly talked about that he is now following the Prophet ﷺ. They beat him. They fought against him. They did everything. Abdullah ibn Umar narrated, they used to beat us and we used to beat them. But they didn't care. Even Umar made hijrah. You know what he said? If anyone's mother wants to lose her son, come meet me now. Yeah? He was not afraid. He was a very brave man. Bravery. We learn from this story bravery, manhood, masculinity, strength, the ability to fight, the ability to stand up and square off, the ability to intimidate others is extremely, extremely important. We live in a time where people are scared of strength and power in the name of political correctness, yet others are practicing that strength and power on us and they don't care. So you have to think about it. I'm not calling for any violence or any, I don't know what people try to think. We're just stating the facts. Okay, we're just stating the facts. So, as the Prophet ﷺ said, that Allah loves the strong believer more than the weak believer, but in both of them there is khair. Okay? That al-mu'minu qawiyyun ahabbu ila Allahi min al-mu'minu da'if. وفي كل ما خير يعني أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام وفيهما خير. In both of them there is khair. Now